It's been sitting for 15 minutes, I think. And that's all me, baby. All right. Good morning. What's going on, you guys? So we have an exciting start to today's video. We're actually up pretty early. We're gonna head down to an auto auction, which is incredibly ironic. I'm going to an auto auction like 2 days after I bought this car. I don't think I'm buying another car. At least I don't hope I am. That would be bad. But I'm gonna watch Michael and Toby buy something. So I'm gonna take the truck. This time we're actually having a Cruising Around car show afterwards, which I am gonna take it to see if my oil leak issue that I addressed in the last video drilling out the baffles, hopefully that fixes it. We'll see. I do have to drive it to figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and check the oil, make sure everything's good on this thing, and go ahead and fire it up. I do have a little pinhole leak in the fitting right here, so we're gonna have to re-weld that. But for now, I just put a rag on it. It should be fine. So sick. Alright. Aha! They work! Nice. Look, my floor vent's open. It's kind of cold out. It's not hot yet. I can't reach that one over there, dang it. You know what's ironic is a lot of guys comment saying every single one of my videos starts with this going to a gas station. I have half a tank, so I'm not gonna go there. I'll go there later. I'll go there at the end of this video this time. I mean, it's only June, but I guess this place almost lit on fire and I didn't know about it? I don't really know. Yeah, wow, that's like, it covered both sides of that entire area right there. Oh wow, it did catch on fire. What the heck? I didn't even know about this. Why did I not know about this? Kind of sucks where I'm from, like San Diego, all around me catches on fire all the time. Thankfully, like where I'm at, I'm usually okay. But I'm still in a rural enough area that it does catch on fire. But yeah, it's only June. Come on, California. It's not even like fire season yet. Ah, gosh, scary. Wow, why did I not even know about that? What the hell? That's huge. Yes, Michael and the Trooper. Thank you. Yes, oh yeah, just touch it. Absolutely, just touch it. Thank you. Oh no, never mind. It looked like it was way closer than it was. But yeah, this auction's notorious for like 10,000 people blocking you in. See me nail it? Yeah. Yeah, my phone hit the back window. Nice. And I can't find it now. Let's go to an auto auction.
Start up. 24. I got 24. I got 25? 25. Number 2600 feet. We got a title of this vehicle.
Oh, nice. Got a title. Hell yeah. That's not supposed to do that. Starting bid, $1,500. Look at that fancy unit. That's a good truck.
I got 1213, can I get 14? 14, can I get 15? 2275, can I get 23? He's gonna go, he's gonna go, he's gonna go. Sold for 2,300. 31 on your sheet code.
Yeah, that's the one everybody wants.
150.
That's a lot of people looking at one truck. 2,500 bucks.
3 grand.
I think it's gonna go for like 28. 3. You think it's over 3?
Yeah.
Just
3 to 4.
Really? Over 3 grand? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
It's got the American racing wheels, brother.
Yeah, you're right.
I got 2,700. Can I get 2,750? 27. Can I get 2,750? It's gonna go once. It's gonna go twice.
It's your time to shine, brother. What the hell is this shirt? What is this shirt? What in the world is this? I can't take him seriously with that. That's what Toby's looking to get. Danger Ranger, baby. Wow, this has the most amount of people looking at it. That's not good. Toby's like walking up. He's like, I'm just gonna bid 2 grand, just right out of the gate. Screw everybody else, 2 grand.
I'm gonna do it.
One bid, 2 grand.
I'm gonna do it.
Really? Start at 1,100 bucks, Toby. 2 grand. Look at that man. He's doing work.
They're doing some important talks or something.
Oh, really?
No, you gotta start at 2 grand. See, I'll do it for him.
Okay.
1,000, can I get 1,100? 1,000 looking for 1,100. I got 2,000 looking for 2,100.
Yeah, look at this guy.
2,000 buscando 2,100.
Sí, ahí hubiéramos empezado.
2,000.
They're matching your shirt right here, right here.
Yes.
Yours, man.
2,000 looking for 2,100.
He's just like, I want it. Just like I want it.
2,000, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna go. 2,100, can I get 22? 22, can I get 23? 23, can I get 24? 24, can I get 20? 25, can I get 26? 25, can I get 26?
I'm not doing it.
26.
Down to 26?
25,
Yeah.
50. 25, 50.
Yep, right here. Yes, right here.
Yeah, 25.50.
You want it? You want it? Yes.
26, can I get
He said you're out,
27?
buddy. You're out.
26,
Come on,
can I
let's
get
get it. Yes.
27?
Yep. He said.
27, can I get 28?
Yep. He's in. Right. No,
28,
you're out.
can
You're
I
out,
get
buddy.
29? 28, can I get
Haha, he went $200 extra.
28?
Oh, so that's why he did it. That's why he did it.
Come on, right here. Come on, get in, buddy. Come on. Yes or no? Yes or no?
29.50, can I get 20?
It was a good try.
29.50, can I get 20?
I'll just go crazy and buy one for 4.
That makes so much more sense.
But it'll be an extended cap.
That was funny. It definitely scared him. He's like 2 grand. Everyone's like,
Yeah,
Is this thing really gonna go for 3 grand being a single cab? My towing lot special. Funny how the guys at the towing yard were like, yeah, you can just leave this here. It's like, yeah, good one. I wouldn't be wrong saying I'm the most loud, obnoxious guy here, and everybody at the towing yard is now looking at me, but I definitely am the loudest and most obnoxious one here, and everybody's looking at me, so that's cool. Alright guys, damage report. So I know I said we were like done a few videos ago. I did try my little simple fix. I think it's a little more of an issue than I thought, so I'm pretty positive this motor needs to come out and back apart. It's been sitting for 15 minutes, I think. And that's all me, baby. That's all me. And then on top of that, this is the reason I think it needs to come apart, is catch can has a ton of blow-by all over it, which tells me it's coming out of the fitting, going in the catch can, and it's coming out up and out of the filter. I mean, just look at it. It's nasty how much crud's all over it. So yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. I mean, I didn't want to bring it last week for this reason. I said, you know, screw it, I'll bring it. It's doing exactly what I knew it was gonna do. I don't know, I think we're gonna look into pulling this motor apart, possibly, and just starting over. So I'm a little irritated about that, but it is what it is. Just, I guess, the way projects go. Which sucks, because it drives really good, it's fast, it's fun, but, you know, I got on it a little bit on there purposely at a higher RPM to see if it would do what it did, and sure enough, it's still doing it, so. With that amount of blow-by, I do have a tapered cylinder bore and ring gap, so like you guys were saying, I mean, that's obviously expected to happen, so we gotta pull it apart, need to bore the motor over and put a 40 over piston in it, and just redo it all. But for now, limp it over to the car show, let it sit there and piss oil everywhere, and drive it home. At least we got this thing, which isn't, you know, a leaky piece of junk like mine. Look at that color. That is awesome. Hell yeah. What a cool looking car. But anyways, screw this stupid thing. Let's go look at the real race car. So he was supposed to bring this up to cruise night in the last video we took the Fox Body to, which would have been cool because we would have 2 Fox Body style platform cars that are black. But I guess something left the chat, eh? Yeah. This is also like the Town Cars like team racing brother we built real quick. That sucks. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Dang. All over the battery and everything. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah. At least it's all nice and looks like it's clean, but really it's just covered in coolant. Yep. That sucks. So you overfilled the tranny and it poured tranny fluid everywhere, and then it was smoking like crazy. Yeah. And then that all burned off, and then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna blow the coolant line. Yeah, that was random. So. That sucks. Oh well. Of course I would talk about pulling the motor apart of this thing, and now it just runs absolutely amazing. Perfect glass smooth idle, revs good, it's fast. Still can't help it spewing oil everywhere. It sucks. Alright guys, so we're here. It's gonna be hard to film because of the music again. But I'm parked up. I've been moving cars and dealing with annoying people that want to get their 2007 Corvette into a pre-74 show, which is always annoying, but yeah, I'll show you around real quick. So the only new car we have that's approved is this thing, and you can probably guess why. Everything else looks pretty good. Sorry about the music in the background, I don't want to get demonetized, but this thing looks good. It's posted up in the front, and as per usual, nice. Custom, absolutely, thank you. So yeah, we're probably gonna look into fixing this pretty soon, but it looks good at least. It looks good on the top end, but unfortunately not on the bottom. Nice, that's not supposed to be in here. But yeah, we gotta play like Rent-A-Cop out here. Look like a bunch of idiots with microphones and walkie-talkies be like, you can't be in here. So, oh well. Alright, and then there were 2. Look at how crazy that is. It clears out really fast. Open all the streets up, now it's back all to normal. You got Michael's car, you got Toby's little mini muck over there, and my truck. So I want to make sure all this stuff gets out of the bed before it goes flying, and we're going to head back up the hill and probably finish the video up in the garage talking about this thing. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. I love driving it and I don't want to tear it apart considering I got a bunch of other projects going on, but I think the right decision is to pull it apart, do it the right way. So catch you guys over back at the house. Alright guys, so here's where we stand with the F100. So if you guys are not familiar with how this engine was built and why, basically back in November when we first built the thing, I had a wild hair on a Friday afternoon to pull the old 302 out of it, rebuild it for a show we had in Arizona, which was Dino's Get Down. That was a total last minute spur of the moment decision. That was a horrible idea realistically. And so from Friday to the following Friday, I spent a week tearing this motor apart, getting the machine work done and fully rebuilding it for the show in Arizona the week before I had to be there. I don't recommend doing that. It was a horrible experience. It was something I won't forget, but I learned a lot. shot. It was also the first engine I ever put together. Now the problem with it is when we pulled it apart, I was hoping to find a virgin block. I found a 30 over block and I had 30 over pistons in my hand, which led to a tapered bore and a larger ring gap than this thing should have had. So what that causes with the amount of compression this motor makes, which is 10.5 to 1, is an excessive amount of blow by past the piston rings and out to the top of the catch can area in the top end of the motor. Now realistically, the correct way to fix this would be to pull it back apart, bore it 40 over, put a 40 over piston with the correct ring gap in it, and that should alleviate any more blow by that I should have. But realistically, that's I think where the problem's coming from. Because of the excessive blow by and crankcase pressure, I think the amount of pressure inside the engine is pushing out oil through a bunch of seals. The primary seal pushing oil out is the rear main seal, which is a common issue with excessive crankcase pressure and blow by, is it will leak out of the rear main seal that I've noticed. We can try putting a PCV on it and I think that'll definitely help. However, at the end of the day, that's not really going to do much more than push hot air back in the engine and band-aid over the real problem here. So that basically leaves us with the question that we're pulling, you know, eventually crank pistons rods. Why would I leave it a 306? If that makes sense. If I'm gonna have to pull the crank and a bunch of this other stuff out, pull the motor apart, why don't we stroke it? Why don't we bore it? Why don't we just do a whole bigger engine? So my thoughts are leaving this together and then just building another block. I do have a spare block on the side that I could put a rotating assembly, a different set of heads, different cam, and different intake on. Because I did really want to try to hit the 400 wheel horsepower mark with this thing. I think we're sitting at low to mid 300s with it right now. I do have a setup in mind that will make 400 plus wheel. It's guaranteed, so I've been thinking about that. But I'm curious to your guys' thoughts. What do you think? You think we should leave it together and then build a whole nother motor on the side and then just swap them? I think that would make less downtime for this thing. We can take our time with it and know it works. So we've toyed with the idea of possibly building a motor, ripping it on the engine dyno, breaking it in, making sure that thing is perfect, and then just doing nothing more than swapping motors. So I think that would be a good idea. The only downside is it is expensive, and it doesn't help that I have a bunch of other cars that need a bunch of stuff too. So we do have merchandise dropping very soon, so hopefully I'll have a video update on that. The problem with it is our debut video is supposed to have this turd in it, so I'm not really sure how I want to go about filming that, considering this thing does nothing more than puke oil everywhere. So I don't want a bunch of oil underneath it in every single shot. But anyways, like the video if you did enjoy it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video with this thing. See you later.